I am intrigued. Well, first of all, it's interesting in the press conference, you ingratiated yourself to New Zealand quite nicely by mentioning Brooke Fraser. Of course, she's a bit of a princess here. But I thought, do you want to learn to use a phrase? I'll teach you a phrase.
Okay.
And it's not a flash phrase.
Okay.
Here in New Zealand, we tend to say chur bro.
Sure, bro.
Chur bro. Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Sure, bro.
Chur. It's like church without the ending.
Okay. Sure. Sure, bro.
So if you ever want to kind of feel like a Kiwi, and often you kind of throw the head back and go, chur bro.
Sure, bro. Okay.
So I'm just saying you did it well in the press conference.
I'll try that.
You know, if you want to do it again, chur bro.
Sure, bro.
Yeah. So this means chur. Hey,
bro.
how are you, chur bro?
Sure, bro.
So there you go. I just thought we'd do that for you as well.
Try that one.
Who do you minister to? It's an interesting phrase because what it means. Is it the listener? Is it the industry you're in? Is it all of the above?
That's good. I think I minister to the listener with my mouth. I think I minister to the industry with my moves.
Right, explain that to me.
So my mouth is articulating things that probably just the listener is rocking them maybe. But my moves and the integrity and so on and so forth, not paying the radio to play my music, but yet still being able to sell records. I think that speaks to God's power, and to the industry about something bigger than they can even comprehend.
Because you're hanging out with some pretty rough dudes still in the music industry sometimes.
Yeah, every so often. But I mean, to the world they're rough and tough, but they'd be just like guys from my neighborhood to me. So. Yeah.
Do you still flow between those two lifestyles? Okay, can you still hang out in those areas and be comfortable?
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm very confident. It's taken some years, but I've just grown confident in my skin and confident in who I am. So it's not a challenge for me.
Can you explain to me what Christian music is?
Well, I think culturally, Christian music is music that articulates things that the church would view as would endorse, right? But I don't think technically nor biblically that's a real term, So I don't know.
It sounds like you're almost saying there's no such thing as Christian music.
I believe there are Christians.
I'm just wondering about the Christian music festival you're at the moment.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I get what we're trying to articulate, right? Yeah. We're trying to create categories for people to know what they're enjoying or what they're getting themselves into, and having some distinction. But for me, Christian is not a stamp that I want to put on myself. Christian is what I want to live. It's how I want to be identified, and not like a brand, So I'm not wearing Christian shoes
or Christian clothes from the song we're going to talk about now.
Right.
One of the best songs I've ever heard, but more importantly, one of the best songs I've ever read is Church Clothes.
Wow, that's big.
It's what we do at elephantTV. I've got some swag for you.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
I like swag.
There's a t-shirt and stuff in there as well. There's one of these funky little bracelets, which is actually a USB drive.
Oh!
And it's got an episode on it.
Okay.
One of there, so if you want to check it out.
Right on.
The thing I like about Church Clothes is it's real,
yeah,
and it's asking questions, and it's asking the right questions. That's what we try and do on elephantTV. We film conversations about the big issues, and then get the elephant in the room. Bingo, you're right there. So my question is, what are the questions that the church should be asking now of themselves and each other that they're not?
I mean, the big question is, how does the world around you look at you? Like, how does the world view you? And this world that you're trying to impact, how do they view you? And what questions do they have? And
does that mean appearance matters somewhat? How you appear to the world?
Yeah. Like, how does the church appear to the world? How's the world looking at you? Because that's going to make a difference, If you're solely impressed with yourself, but the world is not impressed with you at all, I think there's a misconstrued deal happening. And bigger than that, I would say, what questions are they asking? Because I think sometimes we try to answer questions that the world is not asking.
Very good, LeCrae. We'll leave it there. Thank you. Enjoy your time in New Zealand. Cheer, bro.
Pleasure. Cheer, bro.